Listen, I understand. I keep teasing you with all these fall videos and I'm not giving you a top 10 traditional fall list. Well, look, the reality is it's coming, but it's going to be like a fall buying guide type of scenario situation. You'll know, you'll see it. Today, what I'm here to discuss with you all are fragrances that remind me of the fall. You see, here in the Northeast region, we experience the change of seasons. All 4 seasons, in fact. But in the fall, or I should say in the transitional period between summer and fall, something happens. The leaves change colors, and it's otherwise known as fall foliage. If you don't know what fall foliage means, Google it! Sorry about that. I don't know why I screamed at you like that. It is what it is. Anyway, it's like when the leaves change colors and stuff like that, and it looks all beautiful and looks great outside. You get all the colors and all the stuff. The yellows, the browns, the oranges, all the goodies. Well, something happens to these little fragrant nostrils of mine, and they go, "Oh, Daddy, I love the smell of the outdoors in the autumn." And that's what we're here to talk about today. I have 8 fragrances that remind me of fall. Now listen, this video could have been 76 minutes long. I could have put 26 plus 10 fragrances in here, but I didn't want to do that. So, if you want to know what did make the list, 8 fall fragrances in a bottle or something like that, fragrances, then stay tuned. And we're back! Yes, we're talking about 8 bottles of fragrances that smell like fall. Listen, before we do that, I need you guys to do me a favor. Hit the like button. What's wrong with you? I don't know what's going on with you guys and your broken fingers or something. Are both hands in a cast? Are they? Really? Come on, man. Hit the like button. You already know why. I tell you every video, okay? Comment down below. What are fragrances that remind you of the fall? Doesn't have to be 8, it could be 1. You don't wear fall fragrances, you just wear freshies all year. That's fine. You're an idiot. Not really. Comment below and let me know what you're wearing, all right? Subscribe to the channel because I need more subscribers in my life. All right, we're trying to get to 5K now. We had 3K, I'm skipping 4, trying to get to 5. Don't forget to be a real one and share this video out with your mother, brother, sister. You don't have any siblings? Fine, pick a cousin. Share it to them. You don't have those either? Share it to your neighbor. Share the video out. It doesn't matter. Plaster it all over your social medias. All right? Now, that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about the goodies. Shall we? We shall. Now that we've got that all out of the way, the first fragrance up is Immortelle from Manos Gerakinis. I love the note of Immortelle. It directly reminds me of fall. Why? Valid question, okay? Because it smells of maple syrup. Maple syrup, what does that have to do with fall? Just keep following along and quit asking so many questions. Hay and touches of tobacco. That's what it smells like to me, and that's what we get here. Let's spray some. Beautiful freaking sprayers, man. Beastly. Oh my God. Guys, I love you so much. I just wasted 3.5 mils of this juice, man. Let me tell you about this sexy stuff right here and what's going on. We are getting clove, cinnamon, Immortelle, a milk accord, which is synthetic. No cows were milked during the process of making this fragrance. Brown sugar, benzoin, sandalwood, patchouli. So what do I get when I smell this? That note of Immortelle that I was telling you about how it smells to me. I definitely get that. I definitely get the warm spices, the cinnamon, the cloves in here. Cloves, are they off-putting? No. Cloves are beautiful. Stop hating on cloves, damn it. I'm so tired of reading people talk crap about cloves. Cut it out. And then you have these gourmand touches of the milk, the brown sugar. You have that going on here. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily call this a gourmand. It has gourmand touches without reminding me directly of a gourmand fragrance. So do I think a gourmand lover would appreciate this? Absolutely. Do I think a non-gourmand lover would love this? Absolutely. So what should you do? You should go to your local store that carries this and smell it or order yourself a sample. Now, if you're lucky to live near the Philadelphia region, you can go visit my buddy Near guy at Perfumology. If Near is on vacation, say hello to everybody else that's working there. I absolutely love the store. That is a plug for them. I'm not sponsored. I'm not endorsed. Just love the store. Love the people that work there. And they turned me on to this fragrance, and it was a must-have for me. And if that sounds good to you, you need to try this. I promise you, you try this. You think what I say sounds good on camera, go smell this, and then you'll be like, oh, thank you. This is Immortelle from Manos, Gerakinis. Moving on to a patchouli fragrance that is one of the best patchoulis ever created. This is from Jovoy, and this is called Psychédélique. Beautiful, beautiful woody patchouli fragrance here that is just breathtaking. If you guys love patchouli, you need to try this. If you hate patchouli, try it anyway, because maybe you will come around to it. You have citrus fruits here, patchouli, vanilla, some amber, geranium, rose, cistus, and musk. What do I smell? I smell a damp forest, which when it rains here in the fall, it smells just like Psychédélique. I live in the friggin' boonies, okay? And yeah, this just smells like what I just described, okay? Woody, damp, earthy. It smells like damp, woody earth. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yeah, you know what? There are light touches of citrus. You will get a touch in the smallest touch of vanilla. So if you're going into this thinking, ooh, this is going to be all gourmand-like. No, it's not like that at all. Cut it out. This is a patchouli-dominant fragrance that you're going to get a little bit of this ambery glow, that orange ambery glow that I oftentimes talk about. You will get that here. Something just exploded down here, and I don't know what that is, but that just gave me a mini heart attack. And rose. Rose for sure you will definitely smell in here with a light hint of labdanum. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Again, like I said, one of the best patchoulis ever created. Psychédélique from Jovoy. If you tried this and you agree with me, sound off down below. If you don't agree with me, sound off down below. But you're wrong. Ha! I gotta say, like Gallagher fragrances we're gonna talk about now, I really think they created this fragrance for me. I really do. They didn't say they did, but I kind of feel like they did. This is Septamber. Septamber is it's just a stunner. Now, I'll tell you right now, this is not going to be for everybody, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. Great sprayers on these Gallagher fragrance bottles, but the ones who will appreciate this, you guys really know. Now, when this opens up, I get a blast of this like red chili pepper like spice. Not saying that that's what's in here. I'm just saying that that's what I've always smelled from this fragrance, and that's what I smell right now. It's lightly ambery, it's sweet, but it's not cloyingly sweet. It's dark, mysterious, and woody with this oak wood that's going on here. Stuff is amazing. It's amazing, guys. So for notes in Septamber, we have apricot, black tea, Turkish rose, oak wood, maple, and honeyed amber. I forgot about that honey amber when it dries down. Thanks for the reminder. So yes, this stuff is just beautiful. It's like the quintessential fall fragrance, at least one of them, in my opinion. If you are fans of, and I'm not talking about fragrances right now. I'm talking about aromas, right? So at the moment anyway. If you guys are fans of the way that leaves smell, like fallen leaves smell when they're damp or wet, like during or after a rainstorm, you will appreciate this. I get that feeling here, and that may be coming from that honeyed amber, blending in with some of the, do they credit, so they don't credit patchouli, although I get a touch of patchouli in here, maybe coming from the black tea, which tea we know in fragrances can give off an earthy, herbal sort of smell. So maybe that's where I'm getting that earthy quality from. Rose for sure. Just a light touch of that Turkish rose. And it's not making a big deal about itself. It's more of a shy, quiet rose, just announcing its presence. It's like, hey guys, I'm in the back here. Just want to let you know I'm here. I'll stay quiet now. That's kind of like what it's doing. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I absolutely love this. It's potent. It's powerful. It smells great. It reminds me of fall. That's why it's on this list. Fall in a bottle. Can't have fall in a bottle without Septamber. It's just what it is. And I love it, and I think you should try it. And now let's move on to the next one. All right. Zoologist Chipmunk. There you go. Awesome bottle, awesome design, amazing fragrance. Stuff is fantastic. You guys know if I said it once, I said it a million times. P. Along, you killed it when you created this creation. Beautiful atomizers, you guys could see. It just dispersed a bunch of mist in the air. So this is nutty, creamy, warm, spicy, and freaking fantastic. It has a little bit of an animalic fur sort of feeling, but it's not a challenging fragrance to wear. It's not rough and animalic. It's not pissy or sweaty or anything like that. It just smells like a furland creature's fur coat. There's nothing really, I think some of the zoologist dislike out there is a little overboard, especially when it comes to this. There's nothing off-putting about this. It's nutty, warm, inviting, creamy. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Let's talk about some of the notes. We have quince, pink pepper, red mandarin, cardamom, nutmeg, chamomile, hazelnut, fir balsam absolute, oak absolute, earthy notes, cedarwood, amyris, patchouli, vetiver, benzoin resin, apopanax, guaiac wood, and animal notes. And the animal notes are all synthetic, so there was no animals that were hurt creating this beautiful fragrance. So I think that you guys really should try this. It's fantastic. The way that, the accords that I spoke about that I get from this fragrance are exactly that, right? We don't need to make a big deal about notes and, we'll cherry pick one note and we'll focus on that. Cut it out, man. Just get your nose on the Chipmunk right here from Zoologist. Sample it, try it for yourself. This stuff is great and inoffensive. If you tell me if you tell me that this is an offensive fragrance, let's just say I'm not going to be happy with you, okay? Not going to be happy. That's all I'm saying. Now we can move on. The next one comes from Pineward Perfumes, and this is called Apple Tabac. Now, before I tell you anything about this fragrance here, I will tell you right now, I'm going to make this sound like it's a must-have tobacco scent. Well, I'm here to tell you, you need to just sample first because it's not going to be for everybody. And don't give me that nonsense about, I went on Fragrantica and they said, 95% of the people that comment on Fragrantica, their noses are busted. For decades they've been broken and they never sought out help for that. So I don't want to hear about Fragrantica and the people that leave comments there and stuff. Oh my God. I will tell you this. You want to talk about capturing the red apple in truest form? Like, this is crazy, okay? This isn't a freaking candle. This isn't a fake apple smell. It's not like apple pie. It's not like the fake filling that you guys, buy at the freaking grocery store. This is like for real, cutting a red apple in half and sticking it right into your face. That's how authentic and genuine the apple here smells. And to contrast that apple, we have tobacco, fir balsam, rum resin, dried fruits. So when you see rum resin, right? Rum resin is like, this rum infused thing that they put all over ice cream. I was reading about it because I never heard about it as a note. And I was like, I don't know what that means. And I don't really care, to be quite honest with you. So it's sweet. Okay, this is a sweet tobacco fragrance, but like none other, right? You have that tobacco, and it's more of a Cavendish tobacco. If you've ever smelled Cavendish tobacco, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never smelled Cavendish tobacco before, go into your local tobacco store, open the bag, smell it. If you like it, great. If you don't, just simply put the bag back like nothing ever happened. If you get arrested, don't blame me. This smells so freaking good, guys. I'm telling you, if you love dried fruits, like sweet dried fruits, if you've ever opened up a bag of... Why am I all about opening up bags and stuff? But if you've ever opened up a bag of dried fruits and smelled it, think of that contrasted with this beautiful Cavendish tobacco and this beautiful, beautiful red apple that is so realistic and juicy. Now, take all that and go out into the woods where you're smelling tree resins and a bit of this pine needle feel. If you've ever broken up a pine needle and stuck it to your nose and smelled it, I get that smell out of here. Now, the way that I describe this fragrance, if you own it and you don't pick up on any of what I just said, doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean you're wrong, and vice versa, okay? It's just the way that we, intake, inhale, and exhale scents. It's not really that big of a deal. This stuff is gorgeous. And I will tell you, the juice color is very dark. If you spray this on white clothes, it will stain. I don't think the camera is going to pick this up, but you could see like where I stained it or where I sprayed it compared to where I didn't. This kind of has like a yellowish, brownish hue up here. This doesn't. It's still very bright white. So it will stain white clothes for sure. But beautiful freaking tobacco that you'll never hear anybody talk about. So again, that's Pineward Perfumes, and this is Apple Tabac. I forgot to tell you guys something because I'm an idiot, but I just remembered. The first 5 fragrances that I spoke of were like fall in a bottle, smelled just like fall. Now these last 3 are going to be things that I enjoy about fall. Cozy, cuddle time, snuggling up with your loved one and stuff like that. That's what these next 3 are. I just made my own nipple hard. That's freaking gross. Anyway, moving on. All right, so next up is from MFK, Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is Grand Soir, for just one of the best amber vanilla scents ever created. Amber, vanilla, benzoin. Yeah, little touch of rose, little touch of something else. What do they say? Labdanum? Sure. I pick up on the labdanum a little bit. There's also something almost minty-like in here. Maybe it's something lightly medicinal or something going on. Not quite sure. Anyway, yes, this is a cozy, comforting amber vanilla scent that is just so well done. It's so well executed. And what I love about this one is there is sweetness here and present, but it's not that overwhelming, gooey, syrupy, sweet amber vanilla. At least to me, it's not. This is just perfect in every way imaginable, and that's probably why so many people like it. But yeah, guys, if you are looking for a cozy, comforting amber vanilla scent, let this be the one. From MFK, this is Grand Soir. It's a pretty linear scent. There's not too much crazy development going on here. It's just a really beautiful, elegant, sophisticated fragrance. And once again, one of the best ambers to ever come out. I think I said amber vanillas, but it's one of the best ambers, period. This stuff is just magical, man, and it's worth getting your nose on it. Try it. What's the worst that could happen? You don't like it and you save $200? Big frickin' deal. That was Maison Francis Kurkdjian, Grand Soir. It is a crime that nobody talks about this house or this fragrance. But you know what? Actually, I'm kind of glad because it gives me something to talk about that not everybody else is talking about. This is, the fragrance is called Fire. The house is called The Maker. I'm actually burning one of The Maker's candles right now. This one is called Spiritus, this candle. It's this kind of green, earthy cannabis candle, but it doesn't smell like cannabis, okay? So if you're like, I don't want my house to smell funky, it won't. It'll smell fantastic. Anyway, getting back to The Maker, Fire by The Maker. So this one here reminds me of By the Fireplace from Maison Margiela. The difference is this is everything I hoped that fragrance would be, but it wasn't, which is why I don't own it. I have this, and I don't ever need that. This is all about tobacco, juniper berry, which adds this boozy liqueur kind of feeling here, and Tahitian vanilla. And I freaking love this stuff. There is this smoky charred wood essence in the background. That's why I think it reminds me of By the Fireplace. Oh, this is so damn good. This is a fall staple for me. Date nights, days off, casual, dressed up. I do not care. When I'm in the mood for this stuff, I rock it, and I rock it with confidence. This is one of those confidence boosting type aromas. I definitely would wear this on a date. I think I just said that. God, if I would only pay attention to what I say. Anyway, yeah, this stuff is just, it's amazing, man. Try this one out, I'm telling you. Get your nose on this, sample it, tell me what you think of it. I think this stuff is amazing. Think about cuddling up with a loved one, or if you don't have anybody in your life, cuddle with your pillow while you're wearing this and just see how good you feel. I'm telling you, it's an experience worth having. Not saying that I've ever done that before, but I'm just... Let's move on. I know what you want, and I'm going to give you what you want. What you really, really want. And that's some coffee in your life. Coffee fragrances are some of the best fragrances to wear into the fall time. And I've got one of the best coffee fragrances ever created. And this is La Tacita de Café from Day 3 Fragrances. Amazing. So good, in fact, that it won an Art and Olfactive Award back in, 2023? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 2023. Oh my God, this stuff is just freaking incredible. It's so good. Oh man. So what I love about this is it's not just about the coffee. See, Michael Paul, the perfumer, wanted to hit you from all over the place. This fragrance has attention deficit disorder, cannot focus, just like me. And maybe that's why we have like this little attachment. But it's so nuanced and it's so complex and it hits you from so many different angles. It's just amazing, and everything that I'm about to tell you works together perfectly, baby. Let's go for a little walk down olfactive notes lane. Orange spices, sweet cream, Dominican coffee, rose chocolate, brown sugar, vanilla musk, and tonka absolute. This stuff is incredible. If you want a complex coffee fragrance, which has coffee in it, yes, but there are other things supporting that coffee note. Will you smell the coffee throughout the life of the fragrance? Yes, you absolutely will. What you're going to experience the most when this fragrance dries down is this beautiful amber-like feel, accented with some vanilla, some sweet cream with that coffee. Stuff is so, so beautiful. Warm spices thrown in. Oh man, I love this one. One of the best coffee scents in my entire collection. And yes, I am absolutely giving you a coffee fragrances list this fall. I promise you that. Will La Tacita de Café make it on that list? I'm not going to tell you now. You're just going to have to wait. And I'm going to do one further and rank that freaking list for you. Guys, Day 3 fragrances, La Tacita de Café. Don't sleep on this. Get yourself a sample. Try it. It's phenomenal and it has great longevity. You could expect to get anywhere between 8 to 10 hours with La Tacita de Café. And this stuff is chef's kiss perfection. Hey, I appreciate you for checking out today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video out. I will see you again in the next video real soon. Until that time comes, do me a couple quick favors, would ya? Love yourself and each other. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. I'll see you guys real soon. Take care. Peace.